Welcome to today's lesson on the structure of root hair cells, xylem and phloem. In this lesson, we will uncover how these plant structures are ingeniously adapted to perform their specific functions. In our lesson today, we will examine the unique features of root hair cells, as well as their role in water and nutrient absorption. We will then explore the structure of xylem tubes and learn how they facilitate the upward movement of water and minerals. Additionally, we will study the structure of phloem cells, as well as how they transport food throughout the plant. You will have encountered the xylem and phloem before, as we outlined the role of these important tissues as part of transport systems in the plant. We will now cover these tissues in more detail, along with the root hair cells that are important for uptake of water and minerals. Let's get started. To understand how plants transport water, minerals, and food materials, we need to look closely at the structure and function of three key components. These are the root hair cells, xylem, and phloem. Root hair cells are specialized cells that are found in the roots of a plant. Root hair cells play an important role in the uptake of water and mineral ions from the soil. Here's how root hair cells are adapted to perform their specific function. Root hair cells have long, thin extensions that protrude into the soil. These extensions increase the surface area to volume ratio of the root, thus allowing for more efficient absorption of water and minerals. The extensions grow between soil particles, which also helps in absorbing the maximum water and mineral ions that are currently available in the soil. The cytoplasm of root hair cells contains a high proportion of dissolved minerals and sugars. This gives the root hair cell a low water potential, which causes water to move into the cell by osmosis. This concept follows the osmotic principle that water moves from areas of high water concentration to areas of low water concentration. The xylem is a type of tissue in vascular plants. The xylem is responsible for transporting water and dissolved minerals from the roots to the stem and leaves. Here's how xylem cells are especially adapted for their role. Xylem vessels are made up of dead cells that are joined end to end to form long, continuous, hollow tubes. This hollow structure allows water and dissolved minerals to move freely through the plant. The walls of xylem vessels are strengthened with a substance called lignin. Lignin provides structural support to the plant, as well as also preventing the vessel walls from collapsing under the pressure of the water moving upwards. The movement of water from the roots through the xylem and out of the leaves is called transpiration. This process not only helps in the transport of water, but also cools the plant and enables nutrient uptake. The phloem is another type of vascular tissue. Unlike the xylem, the phloem is involved in the transport of food materials, primarily the glucose that is produced during photosynthesis. Let's now explore how phloem cells are adapted to their specific function. Phloem is composed of elongated living cells that are connected end to end. The end walls of these cells have small pores that form sieve plates. Sieve plates allow the transport of food substances in the form of sap. Phloem cells have very few subcellular structures. This creates an unobstructed pathway for the flow of sap. The phloem transports food materials in multiple directions, from the source, where it is produced, to the sink, where it is stored or used. This process is called translocation, and it requires energy. The direction and purpose of phloem transport can vary, depending on the plant's stage of development, or indeed the season. During the winter, when the plant lacks leaves, the phloem will transport sucrose and amino acids from the storage organs to the other parts of the plant. During growth periods, such as in spring, the storage organs act as the source, thus supplying nutrients to growing areas, which are now the sink. After growth, in the summer period, the leaves become the source. producing and storing large amounts of different types of sugar. These sugars are then transported to roots for storage. Together, the xylem and phloem form the vascular bundle. The vascular bundle is essential for the plant's transport system. Xylem and phloem work in tandem to move water, minerals, and food throughout the plant. This ensures that all parts of the plant receive the nutrients that they need. In today's lesson, we explored the structure and function of root hair cells, xylem and phloem. These are key components of the plant organ system. We began by understanding that these specialized cells are crucial for the plant's overall function and health. Root hair cells maximize absorption from the soil. The xylem transports water and minerals upwards. The phloem distributes food materials to where they are needed. Understanding these structures and their functions gives us valuable insights into how plants maintain their vital processes.
Watch the rest of the GCSE biology course at Sophos Education,